Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, saying time flies when you're having a good time. Really rings true to me. As with the blink of eyes, already the third and the last day of our meeting. Thanks for being here so early in the morning. And it's kind of a bit, sad. I feel a little bit sadness and also melancholy, for today, it's the day that we actually have to bid farewell to our friends old and new here. So, near the end of this wonderful meeting, I would like to express my sincere thanks to actually a lot of people. The meeting has been a great one, right? So it couldn't have been possible without, the contribution of so many. First of all, I would really like to thank all the speakers, the section chairs, the poster presenters, for all their essential contribution to this meeting. Again, I would like to thank our sponsor once more, NASA, NOAA, and also USGS. And really special thanks to our remarkable ESIP office for Erin and her staff's tremendous efforts and also excellent organizations that we all have experienced the last couple of days. Let's give them a big round of applause. And certainly, I of course, couldn't walk away today without thanking all of you, the participants of this meeting, for its success. And I'm looking forward to the next meeting that we'll share together. So, it's been a great meeting. And as with all the other ESIP meetings, it has been an outstanding example of an effective and also productive meetings. I hope you all had a great time and learned a lot and gained a lot as I have. So before I share with you some of the highlights and things of the meeting, I would actually like to invite you to tell us what might be the takeaways of the meeting so far. So anybody want to share?
Trust your community. Be able to take a risk.
Can you come up to the mic, please?
If someone's not here.
Fine, I would love to
Trust your community. Be willing to take a risk.
Trust your community and be willing to take a risk. Excellent. Anybody else? Christine?
Keep focusing on your science.
Keep focusing on your science.
I mean, you're good at it. And
Yeah, keep focusing on your science, you're good at it, and it's something expert at. And what I think what Chris shared yesterday about you don't know who your friends are going to be, so you focus on what you're doing well. You might find friends in places you don't expect.
Anybody else?
One of the things that happens in ESIP that's sort of interesting that we tend to forget about are the groups, other groups outside of ESIP that come and take advantage of ESIP as a place to get together. And this year, earlier this week, we had the NOAA Environmental Data Management Committee, a workshop here, and I think there are a lot of people that have been in this meeting, a couple sitting over here that were here for NOAA, and a few others, Bob, Gene and Roland. And I think that's, we also in the summer done things with the Day 1 user working group, which is really great. And HDL and other groups have had workshops. And then the Earth Cube data facilities group that met yesterday and is meeting today. And I think this is something that also LTPR in the summers. So when you look at the groups that are using ESIP as a good example and realizing that it's a place to come for good takeaways. I think that so maybe an added awareness statement for trust your community and grow your community by working with other, sort of symbiotically joining with other communities.
Thank you. Anybody else want to share any thoughts?
Commenting is a verb.
Cool.
I reaffirmation of the role and need for science, education, and communication. The information about science too. Probably not knowing.
Yes. Yep. Anybody else?
My favorite was undifferentiated heavy lifting. That up in the NOAA PDM workshop and the cloud providers, but I think having all of these groups, they co-locate with ESIP and use ESIP infrastructure and backbone, the collaborative commons kind of backbone, has really provided this rich community.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan. Anybody else? Shannon?
It's great to see the evolution of ESIP, and it's great to look forward towards a new approach.
Thank you. Shannon?
Despite the uncertainty of the future, given current situations, we shouldn't be afraid. We need to go forth and keep doing what we're doing, fighting the good fight, and be festive about what we do, and that we can have a lot of success together that way.
So true, yes. Anybody else? Okay.
I don't want to put Kayla on the spot, but he did an amazing Funding Friday project. I just wondered.
I can see that the ESIP is working towards assisting educators in being able to broadcast and use the data and information and the tools that we don't have access to at our level. And making that more public knowledge. One of the problems with educators we run into is there's so much stuff out there. Trying to filter that down to make it more readily accessible and easier to access. So that way we can educate your future colleagues, my future colleagues. So that way they're not behind in the times and trying to play catch up. But when they come into your workspace, my workspace, that they can flow in naturally because they've already seen that stuff and they've already been experiencing that stuff and using those tools. So I, just with the take to lunch, out to lunch, other things with education. And I also think that's a big way that we can grow is helping assist educators in those tools, use those tools, because it's very difficult for them to understand how to use them, what's out there, just by searching the mass internet that is now.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Ethan McMahon from EPA. I really like how plenary sessions try to blow us away. The talk on commons yesterday was really far out there compared to the kinds of things we might talk about on coffee every day, and what we might do at our desks every day, and it's good to expand our horizons. I was wondering if there's a way for ESIP to have meetings that are a little more directed at creating partnerships around specific projects. Say, all right, how can these three agencies work together on a single problem, project, or something? Sometimes we're a little bit more, kind of at the practitioner level, but what if we just bumped it up a little bit more to something tactical or strategic? I know ESIP, value ESIP for its less formal interactions, but we can still have these less formal interactions and explicitly try to bring us together.
Any suggestions? Something we should take away and give us some more thoughts? Sure.
One of the takeaways from the ESIP Education Committee was that we did six out to lunch sessions, and many of those will be going up online and available, and each one of those was exploring a different either data tool or way to get to data remote sensing that can be used in different contexts. And I encourage you to share that with those of you who have education, people within education, or your children, or your nephews and nieces, etc. Because this way, we're able to take all the really cool tools that everyone in this room is creating and disseminate it to a broad
Thank you. Anybody else?
10-minute quick videos.
Well, I know some. I know that y'all have last names. I know about 200 people by their first name, and now I have to give out name tags, and they're alphabetized by the last name. Is that? Hi, how's it going? And how do you spell your last name? Oh, Smith. Oh, no, that's him. Sorry if I seem to
Thank you. Well, to me, the couple of highlights are, number one is during the lunchtime on the first aid, we have this peers recognitions. And I want to again congratulate all the boys and this community has done so much. And those are, just a few examples that really stood out and making, tremendous, considerable, contribution to this community. But you all are winners in my mind. And secondly, all the plenary speakers are outstanding, and Bruce, I really enjoy your presentations. The way is that every one of us, you are leaders. So that's really great. And also at the Assembly Business meeting yesterday, we did our elections of the 2017 leadership. So I would like to, and we're pleased to share with you the results. So here is the leadership team. I am really honored and humbled, to be re-elected to be the president of this wonderful community. Christine, again, gonna be our vice president. I don't know if everybody's gonna be here. Mike Daniel is gonna be the chair of our governance committee. And Helen Clinton, the finance committee chair. Matt, this is gonna be our data stewardship committee chair. And Danny Kinky continuing to be our partnership committee chair. And we have a new chair for the education, which is Shirley Olds. And the new chair for the IT&I, which is Richard Signos. And Soren Scott, continuing the PNS. And the new chair for the semantic technology committee that covers. So let's give a round of applause to the new leadership. I'm just really excited to have the opportunity to serve this community alongside with this really talented group of people. So I'm really looking forward to it. In addition, we have selected 3, at-large board members. Peter Fox, everybody knows him. Karen Moe, and also Mark Parsons, they are here. So, let's give them a round of applause for being on board. the board is going to be doing this year. So I'm also very much looking forward to working with all of you. So looking ahead, basically, you know, this meeting is almost over, but the work is not done. There's plenty for all of us to do. This year's theme that we remind you is strengthening the ties between observation and the user communities. So there's a lot of works in terms of strengthening also internally this new organization that we have, the merge of the foundation and the federations, and also, you know, building a stronger and better partnership with external, you know, partners that we have. And also there's going to be some work being done in the infrastructure area as well. So I invite you to get involved. There's many ways that, you know, there's lots of ongoing activities that you can participate. Join a, you know, cluster, start a new cluster. It's very easy. All you need to do is just send an email to Christine, talk to her, and start a new cluster. Last year we had, you know, 2. And I expect, you know, I've already heard that there's going to be maybe 2 or 3 clusters going to be starting in 2017. So that's excellent. There's working groups, you know, there's committees work that needs to be done. You know, jump up and dive in and help. We have the meetings that we have face-to-face meeting, the winter meetings and the summer meetings. You know, attend in person, attend remotely if you can't really make it. Present a talk, chair a session, present a poster. You know, just dive in. You know, assist the family. You know, let's enjoy and having, you know, the gathering together. And take this opportunity, the wonderful opportunity to network, you know, and join the crowd here. Become a member if you're not already a part of the membership organization. Join us as a member. You invite your colleagues to come and join us. Or host a meeting. Host some meetings. Actually, we'll talk about the next summer meetings that we're going to have later. And also in the future, consider running for office. Just basically, you know, be part of it. Just jump in and get involved and be present. And that's how things, you know, get done. And that's how this community is, you know, is as strong as ever. It's because all the work that you do, you are involved in. So there are also a lot of back-end infrastructures. The, you know, collaborative platforms that ESIP offer that you can utilize to dive in and to support your work. So we have our website out there, we have our wiki, we have our comments, and we have our meeting, you know, online meeting capability. So make use of them. So I really very much looking forward to working with you all in the coming year. And, you know, and don't forget that our summer meetings we have July 24th to 28th in Bloomington, Indiana. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of work between now and then. So get started. And I'm really very much look forward to a great years ahead of us. So thanks again for being here. It's really you that make the meeting great. So I do have a question.
Just when you're done, I just want to do one thing.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to again acknowledge our student fellows who have been instrumental in making things run at the meeting. Can you all stand up again? You're here. And they'll be active in your clusters, and they'll be working and helping at the summer meeting and networking. So they're here to learn, and so teach them what you can. Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot, Lisa. I'm really sorry about the appreciation, you know, and shout out to the student fellows. They are wonderful. They have been in all the sessions, you know, and taking care of the logistics there and taking notes. And throughout the years, they're going to be supporting a number of the clusters. So my sincere thanks to them as well. All right, so enjoy the last day of the meeting, and definitely look forward to seeing you in the summer meeting. Okay, all right. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any feedback, please let me know. Please let Aaron know, and the leadership team is here to serve you, to support you. So enjoy the rest of the day, and also safe travel home for those who are not locally. Thanks a lot.
So the next session will start in 30 minutes and practice will be some coffee.
For some that's larger and some functions, Christy had said to Zach, you should set up a combo in the abstract.
Yes, maybe,
And I guess I was just confused. We update the abstracts again once the function stops. I wasn't sure if the permanent. The abstract.